believe we can go and get to the playoffs. But yeah, I believe we can get there. It won't be this episode, but I believe this is the season. Look at this team. Yes, it needs some work from people, but it should be fine. Shall we get started? Well, that's not good. Wilmer Flores is out for 2 months. 1 to 2 months, I should say. Let's have Auto fix it. Brad Hand is now a Cub. That's not going to help us, but Steve Matz is out for a few days. He's back. Well, we went on a run there. 5 games in a row, lost 1 and won 4 games.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump
10.
right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 1-0. The Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-0.
Obviously needs some work.
The Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-7. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Brewers completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. It was their 7th straight victory.
All right, we're going to sim to the Phillies series there at home. Okay, not so well. Now let's sim through it. We lost completely. At least we did good against Atlanta.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, Jacob deGrom won his 4th game thus far, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 5-2. He is currently leading.
We're 22-21, 3.5 games out. See the Wards.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Toronto Blue Jays completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-0. The Red Sox finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Nats allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 8-2. The St. Louis Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 1-0. The Milwaukee Brewers completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-4. The San Francisco Giants finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-0. The Tribe brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. Team hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-6. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-3. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-4. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they took a walk-off victory in extra innings against the Rangers 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Standings. All right, so runs. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Okay, I'll be back. Hold up. Okay, back here. Had to cloud quickly. Alright, really our problem is not being able to score runs. It's pretty much our problem. There's not anybody that really stands out to me. Besides Fulmer, I guess, but I don't think we could really afford him very much. Alright. Let's go sim through here. Go to Rockies. Alright, doing a good run right there. Wish we would have had a little more games here, but
welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-4. Entering today's action, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, while the Rays are in last place in the AL East. The Braves earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-4. As of today, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-5. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, and the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division.
Besides Jerry,
Sal Romano earned the third W of his season as Cincinnati got the best of the Nationals 2-0. As of right now, the Reds sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division. Ricky Thurston was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 6-4. In the standings, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, and the Pirates
sim the rest of May. People are coming back, and people are getting hurt, of course. Alright, sim through St. Louis. We didn't get there in time. Alright, we are 15th in the thing. In the draft. Nope. 23, 20, maybe. No, I like him a lot. All that's pretty good. Plus, we need a third baseman. So, actually, I think we drafted like 2 last year. But yeah, we have plenty of third basemen. Man, it doesn't hurt to get more. Ugh, darn it. Okay, this guy has more it. Okay. Wait, what is this? Yeah, keep going. Alright. Drafted. What's the catcher? 80. Okay, yeah, that works. Why do you look at bad players? Look at the good. I like this picture. Looks pretty good. That's an obvious given. I think this guy would be the better choice. Don't know why, but I think you will. I hope so. Hopefully he's good. Because we need him. Hey, we could pick that one. I like this better. It has more of a better outcome. Just keep drafting pitchers. Oh, that's the end of the draft. Okay. Now is it just... Alright. The way it's becoming. We're the most average team on the planet. Oh my, look at that. We just can't hit. If we can just hit the ball, we might be able to win some darn games. This draft isn't too well. Should memorize the other guys. Yeah, we can't afford him, can we? Okay, we got a problem. We can't sign our boys. I have to be asking people. Crap. Suspicious. Please, somebody, call me. Send him to Miami. Pirates are interested. Wrong person. I can't take that contract. You don't understand my problem. Alright, we did good against Arizona. Did terrible against Pittsburgh. We can't be losing that. Alright, send him through Boston. I don't know why. I don't know why I got him. I don't know why I kept him. He's worthless. I don't even think I remember signing him. It is terrible. He can't stay in this game without going and breaking his own leg. 2 to 3 months is not what we need. Fix it. Just fix it yourself. We beat Boston we swapped them 3 games. 3 days. Alright, we finally lost. We won, let's see, 7 in a row? Yeah. No, 8 in a row. Forgot to see. Look.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action.
Games.
Starting off in the National League East, the Blue Jays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they manhandled the Mets 8-0. Felipe Cordova got the win, number 7 thus far, helping Washington get by the Rays 8-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. The Baltimore Orioles pounded out 17 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 10-1. The Phils knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox as the Cubs were winners over the Twins 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Raisel Iglesias got his 3rd win this season as Cincinnati bested the Royals 5-4. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-0. The D-backs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. Jimmy Nelson got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 3-2. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-1. Lucas Giolito got win number 1 on the year, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 2-1.
I have an idea.
The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2.
I don't care.
The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 14-1. Gene Segura drove in 4, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 7-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Alright. First off, right off the bat, he takes most of it. He needs first baseman. First base. Well, we don't got one. Funny. I don't know if it'd be best to trade. No, yeah, let's trade him. Trade him before he goes down. Who can we get rid of to finish this trade off? there's not really anybody popping out and just right there and just like, hey, pick me. Who knows, we might call Rodney up just for the fact that he can hit, but he can't hit with power and can't field, so really it ain't really worth that much. So let's just get a hitting catcher. We got a catcher that can hit. I mean, what's his WAR? What is it? Okay, it's not really that high this year, but I think it's pretty good. Plus, we kind of need a catcher that can hit. Oops. Okay. Sano's doing pretty well. So is Cespedes for home run wise. You fit perfect right down there. Alright, 7 to the All-Star break. Really, we don't have enough players, hey? We'll fix. But just for a sec. Make sure things are fine. They look fine to me. I should check that. We're 3 games behind the Nationals. We can do this. Well, we can't just win 2 games out of. Oh wait, we won the series. I didn't realize that's Milwaukee. Yes. Did we do it? No, we still suck.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East. The New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 6-0.
Yes, we got
As of today, the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Mets are 2nd in the division.
He's worth it.
The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 7-6. At the start of the day, the Nationals are atop the National League East division, and the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-2. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West division. The Milwaukee Brewers finished off the 4-game sweep as they ran over the Reds 8-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are atop the NL Central, while the Reds are at the bottom of the division.
Our shortstop ain't doing
Jose
very well.
Quintana got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 3-1. In the standings, the Pirates.
Yes, the Phillies got DJ. Trades 2 players away, and for an older player who's not doing so well, so that helps us out, believe it or not. Yeah, he can field, but he can't throw. Good thing for a shortstop is for them to be able to throw the ball. We are 4 games behind the Nationals. I don't know what to
do. The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to
Inside
the Show.
We allow
Looking first at the NL East. The Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they as a team. The Arizona Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-4. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-4. Clyde Lavallo allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as San Diego beat the Dodgers 6-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Giants combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-7. The Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. Javi Guerra collected his 5th win in relief as the Angels got past the Rays 4-3. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-3. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
No one is going to ask for Cespedes. How dare you? How dare you?
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Okay, starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-3. The Miami Marlins snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 11-9. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 12-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5.
Yeah, buddy.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Washington Nationals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. Ben Lively grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Phillies took care of the Braves 5-4.
Man,
the Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2.
To the Washington series. We gotta go beat this Washington, but we can't do anything. I don't know what to do. We are 66 games. Well, 66 and 54. We're good about
Thursday
anything
morning
else
to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Orioles put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. The Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-3. The Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. Jay Bruce drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Marlins to a win over Pittsburgh 6-1. The Chicago Cubs only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. Jack Flaherty grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 5-0. David Dahl drove in 3 as Colorado beat the
bottom of the month. And of course, Brandon Nimmo is hurt for 2 months. Of course. Couple of weeks. We don't need amino acids. Okay. We're 1 game behind them.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2.
Well,
the Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3.
What the heck is Wilmer
The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-0. The Brewers went deep 4 times as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-4. The Dodgers finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3.
The ball right now.
Douglas Adamson collected win number 3 this year, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 5-1.
Pretty good right.
The Boston Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they pulverized the Twins 6-0. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays.
Alright, let's see. Of course, no one's changed though.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Antoine Webster had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Cardinals get by the Marlins 2-1. As of today, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, 10 games out of first.
We're 2 games behind them.
The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. As of right now, the Giants are leading the National League West. They have a 3-game cushion, while the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-0. Heading into the day, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, 3 games back.
Second for left
the Chi Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-6. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
And none of us have anything else to do with the league. Let's sim through the Washington series all the way down there. Okay, that we did not need to lose to Miami. Oh, we swept. Did we do it? We're 1.5 games behind them.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they pulled away from the Nationals 10-3. The win was their 6th in a row. Entering today's action, the Mets are in second place in the NL East, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card. And the Nationals are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Phillies hit 3 long balls as they plundered the Pirates 12-0. As of today, the Phillies are
bunched up. Well, I doubt we can. For 3.5 games, we're still number 1 wild card. Alright, let's see. How is this? Okay, we got 90 wins. We're number 1 in the wild
contending
card.
teams
Dodgers,
are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-0. In the standings, the Mets have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. And the Phillies are third in the division, 13 games out. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took...
Booyah. We've done it. We went 91 and 71.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close.
We got
Here on Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Noah Syndergaard collected win number 17 overall this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 3-2. He currently owns the lowest ERA in the National League among qualified pitchers.
Wow.
Heading into the day, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies...
Yeah, we wild card against the Dodgers. Wait, we did get awards, actually. Rosario and Juan were Gold Glove.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card, while the Angels are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second.
Wow.
Thanks for listening in to this pennant chase edition of Inside the Show. Enjoy the ball games today and tune in again tomorrow for a full rundown of the day's action.
Insane 352. He's pretty much had a career high in everything this season. Except for hits. Of course, if he would have played a little more, who knows? Incredible season. Yeah, that was a big pickup for him. Pretty much got him to win. Win for the division. Lucky fools. Well, that sucks. But, it'll be alright. Well, everyone. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I better not. I'm gonna save it here. Well, everyone, the next episode will be it'll be the playoffs / off season. Hopefully, we can make a run. We got some pretty good teams to face, though. So once we get done with the Dodgers, who were 89 and 73, and they're the second ranked team overall, but we were better runs scored and runs allowed, so we got a chance. But once we get done with that, we gotta go to Milwaukee and face the incredible Brewers, who had an incredible year. But yeah, it's not like we're missing anybody, honestly. I mean, just luck, you know. It's nothing special. We had a pretty good year, improvement for sure for our people. See y'all next time, and good.